This is me catching a bass on a drop shot at the lake. The only fish I caught that entire day. It was a struggle, high winds, one little bass, 4 hours of fishing. It was a bad day. And here's me in a little pond trying to catch a few fish. Another struggling day. Caught a few little ones I didn't get on camera, but this is probably the biggest one of the day on a jerkbait. You can see it's like a pound, sadly. And here's me, my friend, at the country club fishing. Here's one off a jerkbait. Caught 15 or 20 fish that day, all really small. Nothing big there. The pond is known for little dinks all day. It was fun though. Caught a lot on the jerkbait and Cincos, and a few on the jig. We're definitely schooled up. As you see, I just caught one, and then he's got one. We had a few fish close together all day. See, he's got a little one on the Cinco. For me with the jig beside a big laid down tree. Probably one of my favorite ways to catch fish. With the jig. There's some weird pipes that are in the water. Little one on a Cinco. It was cold for a few days, and it's been warm the last two, and it's the only way I've been able to catch fish. When it was cold last week, I couldn't catch anything. It was cold. It's about what we caught all day, was little ones like this. And on the way home, my GoPro's, I stopped at a different pond that I never hardly catch anything at. My GoPro's dead. It dies when I caught the first fish. This was the last fish right before dark. I caught 2 fish, but the other one was pretty big too. This thing slammed this little tiny jig.
Just fat as can be.
It doesn't even look that big on camera. It's like a 21 3/4 inch fish, but it's so fat you see how wide it is there. Fattened up for the winter. Probably the biggest fish I've ever caught in the fall. And the biggest fish I've caught this year, barely. It was a 6.61 fish, just like a football. Just a little fat little football fish. Here's me releasing it. Pretty psyched about it. Did not expect to catch anything in that pond. Maybe one little one, but nothing that size. I knew there might be 1 or 2 big ones in there. I've seen them on their nests, but never really catch anything out of that pond. I caught this 3.37, not a bad little guy, on a jig too. Both of them were in very shallow water. The water was really stained and muddy. And here's the only thing I caught today. I went back to that same pond with the big ones today. Did not get a bite there. Stopped at this pond on the way home before it got dark and caught 2 little decent fish on a spinnerbait. I will take it. Really happy with that big fish on that little tiny jig. Well, 3/16 ounce little jig. Did not expect to catch a giant. Here's the only other one I caught today. And that's it, folks. Most of my fish have been coming on jigs or jerkbait, and a couple on the big Colorado blade spinnerbait. It's definitely late fall fishing. Typical late fall fishing, water temperatures about 60 degrees to 55.